Let's get it! Back with another one.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
What's going on, guys, man? Today I'm going to be bringing you the only red pill female nature video you will have to watch on YouTube to explain why society is in the state it is as far as dating and relationships. This is the realest video you will ever watch on female nature and just why society is the way it is as far as dating, why the roles have been switched, why women are embodying more masculine energy, why men are embodying more feminine energy. This is the realest video you'll ever watch on relationships, guys. So let's just dive right into it. So guys, I'm going to be explaining a little story. This isn't a story that I went through, it's just a little scenario I'm going to be painting for you guys. So I want you guys to just follow along with me for a minute. Okay, let's say we're going to start off with a young girl. Typical young girl. She was born to a family. She had both of her parents in her life. You know, normal girl, normal young child. You know, had a normal life. She went outside, played just like any other kid. Let's say around the age of 10, 11, 12, her dad and her mom split up. They parted ways. They went separate ways. They broke up. She decided to go with her mom because, you know, she's a female. She feels more comfortable with her mom. She decided to go with her mom. Her mom, all throughout, you know, let's say they broke up at 10. Let's put a definite date on it. They broke up when she was 10. All from 10 all the way to, let's say, 15. 5 years, guys. Her mom has been instilling in her all of these stigmas about guys based off of her mom's, you know, recent breakup with her dad. She's been telling her niggas ain't shit, dudes ain't shit, your dad left me because of this. She's not telling her daughter all of the things that she did to cause that man to leave, but she's just filling her daughter up with niggas ain't shit, your dad wasn't shit, he left me because of this is why you don't trust men ain't this, men ain't that. So from 10 to 15 she's hearing that from her mom. Then when she turns around, guys, the music she's listening to, she's a listener of Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, City Girls, Mulatto, Suki Honey, whatever her name is. All of these females that's pushing the same message. Niggas ain't shit, don't trust guys, you don't put your love in a guy. Same message, guys. Now she's getting it from her mom at home. Then when she puts on them earbuds and she listens to her favorite rappers, they're pushing the same thing. Then when she goes to school, guys, she starts being like, it's just a you know, that's just the law of the land, guys. What you feed yourself with, you're going to attract it. So now she's attracting other young girls in her life that were also raised by single moms. You know, didn't have a guy in their life. All of the influences in their life was just from a single mom perspective. They didn't have any stable relationships to look at. And now she's befriending those type of girls. So now she has friends who also share the same ideologies that men ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, you don't trust men. Her favorite rappers are preaching this message that niggas ain't shit. And when she goes home and asks her mom for advice on guys, her mom is saying the same thing. By the time this girl is, let's just say 17, she's old enough, 15 to 17. She's old enough to get into the dating scene and start dating guys. What do you think she's gonna go? What mentality do you think she's gonna hit that dating scene with, guys? I'll wait. Come on, guys, it's common sense, man. She's gonna hit that dating scene with the same mentality she's been raised on. Men ain't shit. You don't trust men. If you're gonna get with a man, use them. Get something out of them. Don't put your heart in him, use him. She's gonna have that same mentality dating, guys. And now let's look at it from a guy's perspective. Let's look at it from a little boy's perspective who was raised by the same mom. You think that mom, you think that single, let's say the little boy, he was raised by in the same situation. His mom and their dad broke up when he was around the age of 10. He left with his mom because, you know, he probably wanted to go with his dad, but you know how the court system works. The woman gets the child most of the time. So he was forced to kind of go with his mom. Now, what do you think his mom is going to tell that little boy? She's not going to hold herself accountable as to why their dad left, guys. She's going to be telling that little boy, your dad left because he, you know, dudes ain't nothing. Now, she probably ain't going to say dudes ain't nothing, but she's just going to be instilling this niceness in that little boy. You don't do what your dad did, little Billy. This is how you get women, little Billy. You treat them nice. Do things for them. Hold the door open for them. All of the things that she wished that man who she broke up with would have did for her. But the thing both moms are failing to tell that girl and that little boy is all of the things they did wrong. They're not holding themselves accountable, guys. They're not showing and telling their kids the reason why that guy probably left. Now, granted, guys, I'm not trying to make it seem like all of the blame is on women, because there are some dogged guys. There are low vibrational men, guys. So for all my women watching the video, I'm not just trying to pick on women, because there are some guys who just cheated on that woman because he wasn't in control of his lust. And, you know, he probably had that woman probably was playing her role as a good woman, but he just left and he just cheated on her because he was a dog. There are guys like that. But what I'm saying is, guys, a lot of the time, guys, is because the woman is failing to hold herself accountable and tell her kids the real reason as to why they broke up. She's failing to tell her kids all of the things she did wrong. So the little girl, she's going out into that dating scene when she's old enough with the mentality that guys ain't shit, and that little boy's going out into that dating scene with the mentality, oh, I gotta be nice, loving, give women flowers. And that's where the whole beta and the whole, you know, masculine female thing starts in the first place, because you're teaching these kids how to go outside of their roles from a young age, guys. And it's sad, man. And a lot of you guys, man, were raised by single moms. You were raised by single moms, and you can attest to that. Your mom probably did raise you with a lot of those blue pill nice guy stigmas. And when you go out there, you see that that's not what women want. That's not what women want, man. And then vice versa for all the women. You were probably raised by a single mom too, and she probably told you the same thing. Dudes ain't shit. So you don't go out there trusting guys. Your mom clumped all guys into a box. She said all guys ain't shit, but it stemmed from her not being able to find a stable man. She projected her life experiences onto her child. She wasn't able to look at it from an unbiased point of view. She didn't give her daughter any hope that, yeah, you can find a good man. No, she didn't tell her daughter that. She told her daughter that all guys want shit. They're all gonna cheat. They're all dogs. Just because she couldn't find a good man. The blind leading the blind. So for all my women watching the video, man, if you're somebody who was raised with those type of beliefs, man, ask yourself this question. Really, why wasn't my mom able to find a good guy? Why aren't all of my friends able to find a good guy? Just why? Ask yourself that question. Are these wholesome women who are really inside of their role? And even if they are, guys, you gotta be able to look at it from an unbiased point of view. Let's say you do have some friends that's really good girls, but they just keep getting played by guys. That's life, man. That's life. And for all my guys watching the video, let's say you are just a nice guy and you keep getting played by women. That's just life, man. You're gonna go through ups and downs in life, but the one thing you don't do, man, is clump everybody in the same category. That's why I don't come on my channel and preach that all women aren't in shit, because that's not the truth, guys. There are good women out here, bro. There are good women who don't believe in being in the club all day, who don't listen to that bullshit that Megan Thee Stallion and those girls preach. They probably listen to the songs, but they don't follow that in their day-to-day life. They know what their role of a woman. They know how to hold a man down and treat a man as a king and be that rock to a man. You know, there are women out there like that, man. And like I said, man, there's gonna be times in your life, man, where even if you play your role 100%, let's say you're a guy and you learn your role, you watch all the alpha male videos and you learn what it is to be a high value male, you're on your shit, you're just doing your role as a man 100%, and vice versa for all my women. You learn your role as a woman 100%. You wasn't raised corrupted. You were raised by a good mom who taught you how to play your role. You guys still have to accept the fact, man, that you might still get played. You might still get cheated on, but don't let that change your perspective of the opposite sex and start bottling all men ain't shit, all women ain't shit. Don't ever become the all police. Don't ever start bottling a whole gender based off some life experiences that you went through. Because let me tell you something, guys, the sad truth about relationships, especially when you date young, people are still learning lessons in their life, man. Spiritual lessons, not this physical world. You gotta look at the world from a spiritual lens, guys. People are still learning lessons, man. You're getting into relationships and some of you guys are getting married at 20, 21. That woman ain't bit most learned her lessons about life, and vice versa. This man hasn't bit most learned their lessons about life. Some people have to learn lessons, guys. So when you decide to merge with someone, you have to come to the reality that that person is still learning lessons. So it's going to be arguments. It's going to be cheating. Maybe a little cheating scandal. You may have to deal with a man or a woman going back to their ex because it's still unresolved lessons on a spiritual plane that that person has to learn. But that doesn't mean you stay with people through their lessons. You have to be strong enough sometimes to let people go and let people learn their lessons on their own. But the blue pill lie that society will feed you is, oh yeah, all women are going, all guys are going to cheat. You know, women get told that by their moms about guys. All guys are going to cheat. All guys are just dogs. And then, some men are raised with the mentality that all these hoes ain't nothing. They all dogs. I never trust none of them. You know what I'm saying? Don't start encapsulating a whole gender, guys, just because of your life experiences. But also come to the grips that, man, you're gonna go through stuff, man. Just know, guys, you're gonna go through stuff, man. You're gonna go through stuff, especially, and it's not even a dating young thing, because some people can be 40, 50, 60 and still haven't learned any life lessons. The Most High can keep trying to send people in their life to teach them a lesson, and they still refuse to learn their lesson. So it's not so much about an age thing, but just know, man, when you get into relationships with people, you're gonna go through stuff, man. You are gonna go through stuff because people still have lessons they have to learn on a spiritual level. But the only thing I'm saying is that doesn't mean you have to stay with that person through their lessons, because the only thing that's gonna do is lower your vibration. You have to be strong enough. I know you might love someone, man. I know you might have invested a lot of years with someone, a lot of time. But sometimes you have to learn how to let people go. Sometimes people are better off learning their lessons alone or by themselves, not together with someone. Because I had to do the same thing, guys. I had to let people go out of my life, man, so they can get their lessons and I can get mine. And then hopefully that doesn't mean you gotta let them go forever. You guys come back in a year time, 2 years, shit, who cares? Maybe even 5 years. That girl may have learned life lessons that the Most High might have shown her, and she may be a completely different girl this time around, and vice versa. This man may have learned his lessons that the Most High might have shown him. So that's another component about dating, man. You gotta be able to accept people for where they are in their journey of life, and either come to the grip that, okay, I'm gonna grow with this person, or I'm gonna let this person go and learn their lessons by themselves. And don't ever fall into the trap of categorizing a whole gender based off of certain experiences you've been through in life. Don't be that person that adds to that negativity in life. Don't be that person, bro, because you're no better than these rappers, these male rappers who run around saying fuck these hoes ain't shit, dog these hoes out. You're no better. If you're a dude who does that, you're no better than those guys. And if you're a woman, you're no better than Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and all these other bitches who run around saying play that nigga, these niggas ain't shit, manipulate that nigga. You're no better, bro. You're adding to the problem. Outside that, a lot of you guys run into, man, since you're so used to being raised by single moms, and you go out and you lead with your heart. You come onto the dating scene, heart just wide open, and you're attracting women, man, who They can't love you even if they wanted to, because like I said, man, I just explained the whole story. Their mom has instilled in them a certain message. Their favorite rapper has instilled in them a certain message. The friends who they are friends with they back that message up because their moms were single moms, and so they build like a sisterhood, a friendship with these women. Oh, your mom didn't have a you was raised by a single mom. Oh, I was too. Oh, your last boyfriend played you. Oh, my last boyfriend played me too. So they connect with each other on that level, guys. And these are the type of girls who you're pouring your heart into. You're leading with your heart. You're taking them out on trips, taking them out on dates. You love them so much, guys. You're treating them like they're this golden queen. And all the while they're playing you, bro. Because they can't love you. They literally cannot love you. Because it goes against everything that they've been raised up to believe. They can't love you even if they wanted to, but they will put that mask on, guys, like they do. Oh, baby, I love you. You're the best guy I ever had. Just so they can keep getting things out of you guys. And like I said in one of my other videos, when you're not around, man, you're the joke of the conversation, bro. Look at your girlfriend's friends, man. Look at the type of women she hang around. Look at her mom. That's a lot. You can tell a lot about a woman, man, from her friends and the type of influence she had in her life, man, growing up. You guys are loving women who you shouldn't be loving, man. You're getting into relationships with women who you just shouldn't be getting into relationships with. You shouldn't. And you know, and I'm not just trying to bash women, man. I'm not. Women are not evil, bro, because it's like I said, there's low vibrational men out here who just dog women out. Cause let me paint a vice versa picture. Let me look at it from another perspective for all the women that's watching the video, so you won't just think I'm bashing women. What do you think a man who has been through experiences, all his dating experiences in his life, he got cheated on by women, and then when he finally did find a woman who he perceived as a good woman, she cheated on him too, but he just so happened to get custody of his son. They had a son. Let's say they had a son, and he just so happened to get custody of him. What do you think that man's going to instill in that little boy? You don't put your heart in women, little Billy. Don't put your heart in these women. So guess what that little boy's going to be raised to do? He's going to seek out other guys who probably wasn't raised by a single dad, but they have the same mentalities as well. You know, women ain't shit. Dog these hoes. Let's play these hoes. And he's going to go out into the dating scene dogging females, playing females. But it all stems from when they were little, the environment they were raised up in, guys. So you got to be able to look at stuff from an unbiased point of view. You got to be able to step outside of the box, man, and look at stuff from like an outer perspective. Don't project your life experiences onto other people. That's why I do not come on this YouTube channel, guys, and bash women. I don't care how many women can write in the comments that these videos are misogynistic. No, I'm just trying to open you guys' eyes to the fact that there are women out here, man, who cannot love you. They can't. No matter how much you think they do, they cannot love you. It's not in their heart. That's not what they were raised on. They couldn't love you even if they wanted to. Even if they wanted to, guys. But here you are pouring your emotions and your affections into these women, man. And you're getting heartbroken. And vice versa for all the women watching the video. There's some guys who can't love you. They can't love you, man. They can't, because it goes against what they've been raised, everything they've learned. But you guys are having women with these. You guys are having kids with these women. You women are having kids with these type of guys. All for all the wrong reasons. A woman have a kid with a guy just because he has some good dick. A man, I have a kid with a woman just because she has some good pussy. And then you wonder why you're raising a child in an unstable environment. You guys are always bickering. You guys are always arguing. Always in and out of each other's life. That little kid sees that, man. That little kid sees all of that. And you're just raising another fucked up kid in this society, as sad as it is. And before I end the video, man, I wanted to touch on something. I just made a video the other day about, and this goes along with the whole thing I'm talking about. I just made a video the other day about DDG. It was called PSA to DDG, man. I wanted to bring you guys a little video, man. A little quick little snippet of this video that I guess Ruby Rose posted on her Snapchat story not too long ago.
He in his feelings, he called me to tell me it's over again. He's in the money again. Nigga, dummy again.
her and DDG, guys, you can see in the video, are smoking in DDG's car. And out of all the songs she could have played, guys, she played her song In His Feelings, and was so disrespectful to the point she pointed the camera at him while she played the video, and even rapped the lyrics. That nigga dummy again. I did it once. Some she said in the video about, I did it once, you think I won't do it again. And pointed the camera at DDG, bro. That goes to show you, man, some of these women, man. But that's the woman who DDG introduced to his mom. A woman who has that type of mentality. He fell in love with her so much to the point that he introduced her to his mom, because DDG's is just a nice guy. He's just a good guy. He doesn't mean any harm. He gives people opportunities. It's all, you can tell, everything you need to know about DDG is on his YouTube. Does DDG strike any of you as a fucked up guy? Come on, guys. He gives everybody an opportunity. That should just tell you he's just a nice guy at heart. But you can meet women in his life that will take advantage of that, bro. That would take advantage of that if you don't know what you're looking for out here, man. I mean, come on, bro. Look how disrespectful that was. She pointed the camera at the guy as she played that bullshit. He In His Feelings again. Like, that's fucked up. So it doesn't shock me now that they're single. I heard they broke up now. It doesn't shock me, man, that he put that on his Twitter. Even if he was trolling or not, guys, because I heard a lot of people saying he was trolling. Because I really do think they broke up, but I think a lot of people are saying he was just trolling. He really doesn't care about her. You know, he was just posting that on his Twitter, you know, as like a little troll. But still, though, bro, you have to know that he had some type of feelings invested in this woman for him to show her to his mom, bro. And if you don't believe that, come on, guys. You just don't introduce any type of girl to your mom. But that's what it is, man. I'm just bringing this video, guys, to let you guys know the importance of seeing people for who they are, man. Stop getting into relationships, for my men and my women, man. Stop getting into relationships with people for all of the wrong reasons, bro. Who cares if a bitch has a fat ass? Who cares if a bitch got some wet pussy? Who cares if a guy has some good dick? Who cares? None of that stuff matters. What is this woman or this man saying out of their mouth? What is their ideologies towards life? How do they view life? Listen to people talk. Because you're going to have a kid with someone one day, bro. And you don't want to have a kid with someone who ideologies and beliefs counter yours completely. Because that's just going to lead to arguments in you guys' household. You're trying to tell your daughter or your son one thing, then she's double backing and telling them a whole nother thing. You're going to have conflicted kids. They're not going to know what to believe. Daddy told me this, but mommy told me this. You're going to have conflicted kids, and you're adding to the problem. You're raising another unsure, conflicted kid in this world. And then for all of my guys out there, man, think twice before you leave women, bro. If it's something you can work on, man, work on it. Because you don't want your kids being raised by a single mom, man. Because if you have a daughter and she's being raised by that woman, you best believe she's going to raise a city girl. You best believe it, bro. You best believe she's going to raise a city girl. Especially if that woman, after you and her broke up, she didn't go on and find another stable relationship. You best believe she's going to tell that daughter that all men ain't shit, because she didn't find anyone. And that's why I asked that question earlier in the video. For all of my women that's watching the video, look at the women you're getting advice from, bro. Look at them. Look at their life situation. Because I'm telling you guys, a woman who has a man and who has had a stable relationship for some years and has been with a good man for some years, she's not going to tell her daughter that. She's not going to tell her daughter, she's not going to feed her daughter with all that low vibrational niggas ain't shit, don't trust dudes ain't shit. No, she's not going to tell her that, because she knows that's not true. Because look, I got a good man. She's going to tell her daughter, look at your dad, go try to get a man like that. That's what she's going to tell her dad. And vice versa for a man who had to raise a single boy or a single girl. He's not going to instill any bad information in that child if he was able to find another woman. So man, I just broke it down from the core. I wanted to get the root of it. I didn't want to just tell you guys that, oh, there's some women out here that are manipulative. I wanted to show you guys why. That's why I did that little whole story in the beginning. It starts from when they're little. All the things they've been fed from when they were little, guys. And some of these women, they can't love you, man. And vice versa for all my women. Some of these guys cannot love you. That's why it's important for you to scout out before you start dating, man. Scout out. Don't just start dating people for all the wrong reasons, man. So yeah, guys, man. I hope this video helped a lot of you guys, man. The realest dating video you will ever see on the tube, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'm out.